Meghan doesn't care who you are. Even if you are a prince, she would undervalue you to get what she wants. Here are 14 times when Meghan Markle undervalued Prince Harry in front of everyone. Number 11 will make you furious. In 2019, on one of their trips to Morocco, they met with a chef who was extremely happy to receive them. To show how honored he was to meet royalty, he decided to present his culinary skills and offered them some of his recipes to taste. Harry took a bite, and instead of Meghan keeping her composure and showing appreciation, she mocked Harry in front of everyone and burst into laughter.
It's a big bite. It's a big bite.
Harry was visibly surprised by what she said, but he had to keep it under wraps to not make the moment feel more awkward than it already was. You could clearly see the embarrassment on Harry's face. He wasn't happy with that comment from Meghan. Harry is a prince and should be addressed as one, but Meghan never calls him that. On the other hand, Meghan loves calling herself Duchess, and she even went ahead to correct Mindy Kaling that she is a Duchess now and should be addressed as one.
Dude, you keep saying Meghan Markle, you know I'm Sussex now.
But when it came to Harry's turn, she started playing psychological games. She referred to him as H, my husband, and this man. She never referred to him as a prince, and rarely uses his name. Look at how she devalued him in the podcast she attended.
When you have a partner and a spouse who is just so behind you, H, that man loves me so much. And, look what we've built. We've built a beautiful life and we have 2 healthy, beautiful children. And I always think about it like the end of Super Mario Brothers when you get to the final level. And what's the goal in Super Mario? They're like, slay the dragon, save the princess. I'm like, that's my husband.
Notice how she says that Harry is behind her, not beside or in front, but behind. Thereby, she's implying that she's solo and pulling him up. And at the end, she makes sure to call herself a princess, while Harry is just H. Meghan once made a comment about Harry's bald spot. She said that if Harry goes bald, she wouldn't be happy and would feel like she is sleeping next to Prince William, and for that, she wouldn't love it. But when did being bald become bad? Why would she make a comment like that about her husband, suggesting that the moment Harry goes bald, she would lose interest in him and it would feel like sleeping next to William? This comment may seem like a joke, but it is more than that. It devalued Harry and made him realize that his marriage to Meghan was a wrong one. On her failed cooking show, she was with a chef and confessed that Harry doesn't like lobster. Instead of giving a polite or respectful response, the chef jokingly asked, "And you are still married to him?" Instead of Meghan defending her husband or showing affection, she burst into laughter like a child, as if she were just waiting for someone to mock Harry.
Who doesn't like lobster?
Who?
My husband.
And you marry him? What?
That laugh wasn't affection. It showed hierarchy. It felt like she was implying that marrying her was the real privilege. Harry and Meghan arrived at a memorial to honor Stephen Lawrence. This was an event meant for quiet reflection and honoring a person who had made maximum impact. It was supposed to be respectful and calm, but Meghan had other plans. While Harry was greeting the guards and knights present at the occasion, Meghan was tapping Harry to hurry up because she was already bored and didn't want to spend much time there. Harry quickly rushed through the greeting and left earlier than expected. Meghan looked satisfied that she had commanded a prince whom everyone once revered with just a simple tap. During their visit to Nigeria, they were warmly received and honored by the country. During one of their presentations, the governor of Lagos State directed Harry to come forward and showed him where to stand. But Meghan wasn't allowing that to happen. She locked Harry's wrist firmly. Harry tried to move, but she restrained him. Seeing this, Harry immediately understood that he couldn't just leave and had to stand close to Meghan, even though he had been directed elsewhere. This restraint happened in public and in front of cameras, giving the impression that Harry doesn't have a mind of his own, and that whatever Meghan wants, Meghan gets. Meghan lives for the spotlight. She doesn't want anybody, not even her husband Harry, to take it from her. They were outside, and she completely wedged Harry out of the way. Harry tried to move forward and communicate with people, but Meghan wasn't having any of it. It was like she was silently telling Harry to know his place. Harry moved forward again, and she stepped in front of him once more and blocked him completely. She didn't give him any chance to share the spotlight. Harry had no choice but to relax and move with the flow. In 2019, they were at an event, and Harry tried to walk ahead of Meghan. That was a mistake, because Meghan gave the clear vibe that this was her frame and her spotlight. As Harry tried to walk ahead, Meghan signaled him to step back so she could take the lead. Harry had no choice but to step back and allow Meghan to go forward. She finally got exactly what she wanted. At the Invictus Games 2025, Harry was ready to walk off and attend to other responsibilities, but Meghan wasn't having it. As Harry tried to walk away, she pulled him back with such intensity that he almost lost his balance. It looked like Harry wasn't in charge of his own movements anymore. Anything Meghan wants, Meghan gets. At one public event, Harry stepped forward to sign the official guest book, something he has done his entire life. He picked up the pen confidently and was ready to sign. Then Meghan quickly interrupted and directed him to a different spot. Harry paused. He looked unsure. He second-guessed himself over something he had handled since childhood. Even the man standing nearby appeared to suggest Harry could sign wherever he wanted. But Meghan insisted on a specific place. It may seem small, but the dynamic spoke volumes. The constant correction, the subtle signal that he cannot even complete a simple task without guidance. In that moment, Harry did not look like a seasoned royal. He looked hesitant, almost unsure of himself. She makes him second-guess himself. At the Global Citizen Award, Meghan was given the floor to speak, and instead of talking about the ceremony and its impact on society, it became a moment for Meghan to take a dig at Harry and undervalue him in his presence.
Reason it made complete sense for him to join today, so thank you for letting him crash the party. And this is something that is also very key to the way my husband feels, and he's been working in this space since 2013, which a lot of people don't notice as much.
She didn't stop there. She went a step further and undervalued his work. She forgot about Harry's feelings, and this didn't go down well with him. You could visibly see the frustration on his face while Meghan spoke about the issue. He just had to play along, even though he wasn't really happy about it. Harry deserves the spotlight more than Meghan, but Meghan doesn't give him a chance. At an event, Meghan was with Harry, and this time Harry was determined to take the forefront. Instead of letting him be, she just couldn't hold herself back. Meghan held him and pushed him back gently, signaling to him that he shouldn't stand there, and Harry had to obey. From Meghan's end, you could see the satisfaction on her face, which showed she achieved her goal of taking the spotlight once again. They arrived at the Windsor Castle and were welcomed by the organizer. Meghan rushed forward and embraced the person, and instead of creating space for Harry to do the same, she left him standing and waiting for his turn to come. Finally, the organizer acknowledged him after leaving Meghan's grip. The moment made Harry feel like he was just a common person who didn't deserve much recognition. Meghan seems to know how to outshine a prince very well. You just make him dull. Harry was speaking to a group and was having a great time with them, but Meghan seemed to be left alone and didn't like this. To get what she wanted, she moved in and interrupted the conversation he was having, pulling him away from the group because she couldn't wait for him to finish. This action made Harry feel less valued and disrespected. He wasn't happy about it, but he had to play along. The moment was already ruined, and there was nothing he could do about it. There you have it. 14 times, Meghan Markle devalued Harry in public, and he couldn't react or do anything about it. Which one do you think was the worst? Let us know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.